Hello, Casey here. I have been tasked with answering number 7 on this chapter 1 quiz, page 123. The question is, write the quotient in standard form A plus BI. So what they've given me is 7 minus 2i over 2 plus 4i. I'm going to give you what I came up with. So step 1 is to take this times the conjugate, which would be 2 minus 4i. We're going to do that to both the top and the bottom. And then what I'm going to do is use a FOIL method. So I'm going to take 7 times 2, which is 14. Then negative 2i times a negative 4i equals a negative 28i. And then I'm going to take a negative 2i times a negative 4i, which gets me... I lied to you. What I'm going to do next is take that negative 2i times 2, so it'll get me a negative 4i. I apologize for that. And then finally, negative 2i times a negative 4i, which is 8i squared. I hope you're following along. Sorry for the confusion. Finally, what I'm going to do is, because, let me read my note. When you do the bottom situation, where's my note? On the bottom, you create a difference of 2 squares. So basically, all you have to do is take 2 times 2, which, commonly 4, and then take that positive 4i times a negative 4i, which is, in this case, a negative 16i squared. I think in every case, but just to be clear. So I squared actually equals negative 1. So what I'm going to do here is take a positive 8 times a negative 1. Does that make sense? I hope. And then a negative 16 times a negative 1. So I'm going to attempt to combine like terms while also adding in that new piece there. So let's start with 14 minus 8 is 6, and then a negative 28i minus 4i equals 32i. And then down here we have 4 plus, at this point, 4 plus 16, glad that my pencil is crapped out on me, which equals 20. Now, the form that they are looking for in this question, I know, is A plus BI. But the next step should be divide this 20 by 6, divide this 20 by 32, negative 32. That gets you like, this is like a 0.3. This is also something weird. So I'm wondering, do I just take this times 20? But then does that add a C? So, take 20 times top and bottom. That was my thought process. Okay, that's what I came up with. Thanks very much for listening and for your time.